What if I told you that one of the most venerated saints in Christian history wasn't entirely human? A giant man with the head of a dog, worshipped as a saint, feared as a monster, forgotten by design. This is the story of Saint Christopher, the patron of travelers, the giant who carried Christ across the river, and the saint whose earliest icons show him with the head of a beast. Who was he? A metaphor? A monster? Or something far stranger? Let's begin where most stories end. The 3rd century, a time of Roman emperors, pagan gods, and brutal martyrdoms. In this chaos walked a giant named Reprobus, a man of immense size and strength, a warrior, a monster to some. But Reprobus was not content serving kings. He sought the greatest power in existence, and he found it in Christ. After converting to Christianity, Reprobus was baptized and given a new name, Christopher, which means Christ bearer. According to legend, he helped travelers cross a deadly river, until one day he carried a child heavier than the world itself. That child was Jesus. But here's the part they don't tell you in Sunday school. The earliest images of Saint Christopher, found in Eastern Orthodox churches, Coptic manuscripts, and even mosaics, show him with the head of a dog, a cynocephalus, a dog-headed being. Why? Was it symbolism? Was it myth? Or was it fact? The term cynocephalus comes from Greek kyno, meaning dog, kephalos, meaning head. Ancient historians like Herodotus spoke of entire tribes of these creatures, dog-headed men, living on the edge of the known world, fierce, strong, speechless. But in the Christian tradition, one of them found God. Some texts say Christopher was born of this dog-headed race, a savage turned saint. Others hint that he was transformed by divine will, that his monstrous form was a curse or a mark to show God's power over even the strangest of beings. Either way, the church changed his image. Over time, the dog head vanished, replaced with a noble human face. History rewritten, but not completely erased. In remote monasteries of Egypt, on hidden icons of Mount Athos, and in crumbling books, he still appears. Towering, beastly, holy, Saint Christopher the Cynocephalus. Some scholars believe the dog head was symbolic, representing the transformation of the soul from beast to believer. Others are not so sure. They point to similar beings in other mythologies. Anubis of Egypt, Wepwawet, the dog-headed guardians of the underworld. Too many stories, too many myths telling the same tale. And what if it's not myth at all? What if there really were beings that walked alongside us, not quite human, not quite beast? What if one of them carried Christ? Saint Christopher is no ordinary saint. He is a riddle, a relic, a warning that holiness can come in any form, even in one we fear, even with the head of a dog. So next time you see his image on a medal, or pray to him for protection before a journey, remember, you may be calling upon a giant, a warrior, a creature from the edge of reality, and maybe that's exactly what makes him holy. If this story made you question what's real, what's forgotten, and what's hidden in plain sight, then don't stop here. Subscribe to TouchMo for more forgotten legends, strange scriptures, and dark divine mysteries, because the Bible holds secrets you were never meant to see.